Hi, it's Monica Brown of YourHealthSource.org, and I'm going to share with you one of our all-time favorite whole grain recipes that's a dessert. It's called Peanut Butter Dream Bars or Dreamy Bars, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to show you, I basically started out with all these ingredients. The first one is just oatmeal. This happens to be a big bag. We get ours in 25-pound sacks through the co-op, and we break it down into smaller bags. So that's in there. Here is a little bit more, all oats. So we've got the whole oats. Then we milled up some flour, so that came from the whole grain. So here's a little example again. It started out like this, the wheat berries. We made it fresh, froze it, and then used that flour in our dessert. So we have no preservatives at all, and we have nothing taken out of our whole grain. Then the next thing we did was we put flaxseed in there. This is golden flax seeds. If you've never seen it, it's just golden instead of dark brown. And we did that for nutrition, but we also did it just for fiber to be added into our great dessert. The next thing is, put the flour in, then sugar. So we put just a little bit of sugar in. I'll share the recipe with you. That's been put in. And then also baking soda, baking powder, both of these aluminum free. So both of those are mixed in there. We put sea salt in. So we use an all mineral rich sea salt, all natural. And then the next one is butter. So this butter happens to be Organic Valley. It happens to be salted. Sometimes I buy my butter with no salt added, so I can just add my own. But this is Organic Valley. It's also available through the co-op. And I melted it down on the stove in a stainless steel pan. I'm going to mix that in just a minute. And then organic sweetened condensed milk. And that's probably the worst ingredient is the condensed milk. I'm doing a double batch because of the size of my family with 8 children. We go through these pretty fast. So I suggest you start with one and then see how you like it and share it with your friends and see how they like it. Then after the condensed milk, then I add in natural peanut butter and then chocolate chips. And these chocolate chips are also available through the co-op, organic 65% cacao. Really good, and that we enjoy them. So that's all in here. I'm just going to mix it up, add the rest of the chocolate chips. Dark chocolate is awesome. I'm so glad. I'm going to stir it up right quick. I'm going to add in the butter, melted. If it's too hot, it'll start melting your chocolate chips, which you really don't want to do. You kind of want them to sort of stay whole. So go easy on that. If you get it real hot, give it a few minutes to settle down the heat. So I'm just going to mix it in. It's going to look like this. I'm going to go ahead and scoop in the condensed milk. I used to make this dessert in layers, and I found out that you do not have to do that, and I'm so glad. My son did it one day, and he just threw it all in a bowl and mixed it up, and we couldn't believe how great it was. And so we thought, okay, we do not have to take this in steps because the original recipe required that you bake for a few minutes and then take it out and then layer some things on like the peanut butter and this milk. So here's our second jar. Just keep in mind I'm doing a double. We even eat this for breakfast sometimes. It's got whole wheat in it, real butter, and the things like ingredients like this milk and also all those oats. That's awesome in my book. And it's definitely been good for our family. So I'm going to put that there. Sometimes I'll take that butter that's left over and just drizzle some in, okay, and use that to oil the pan. However, I'm going to say you might not even need to do that because there's enough butter in here and peanut butter that you probably don't need to. So this is going to be my natural peanut butter, all organic, again, available through the co-op or your local health food stores, and it calls for about 1/3 cup per recipe. So I'm going to put 2/3 cup in there. I'm just guessing. It's not really super important. Just want that yummy peanut butter flavor. I'm going to mix it up. And once it's mixed, I'm just going to pour it in the 2 pans, and then I'm going to cook it. This here it says 375 for 20 minutes, and then we'll show you the end result. This is also on our recipes on our website. And I hope you enjoy these. I'll get them poured up in just a minute. You could try other things like butterscotch chips. You might like nuts in yours. This is just our very favorite way to do it. So once I have it mixed up, okay, that's pretty much it. It's going to look like that. And I'm just going to scoop it into this pan and into this other pan. A double batch is kind of heavy. And into this pan, same thing. And it's like a dough. And all I have to do is just spread it out, flatten it down just a little. No need to squish it or anything like that. Just get it in there, and into the oven it goes, and it'll be out in 20 minutes, and we will be happily eating it. It's wonderful with a glass of milk or a cup of coffee. And I'll show you. Let me just show you. There's a finished product.